hello YouTube, hello Facebook, hello TikTok, hello Alicia, hello Margot, hello everyone over here. Oh, I was doing that thing on TikTok and I didn't do it. I was going to upload my, you have to cut down your lives and upload them. I got a bunch to do, but I'll do that later. Whew, what a day. I spent the day making a lot of videos that I have to make for sponsored products and stuff like that. Products that review products that were sent to me. Got a bunch of those out of the way. That was great. And did a bunch of cleaning. And then just a lot of stuff around the house. Wow. It's good. Hi, Sophie on TikTok. Hi there. Teresa on TikTok. How are you? So we're also, hi Kathy Rose, hi Justin, Diamond, hello, Linda, sorry. Hi Little. Hi, oh my gosh, I probably should put my glasses on maybe and not make such a craziness. Betty, hi Betty. Margot, I see you on TikTok. Margot liked the live. Okay, anyway, we're going to talk about TikTok because Gypsy Rose deleted. She really went nutso. And I guess she had to delete them because they're not on her TikTok anymore. They're not on her TikTok anymore. And she had TikToks where she was getting ready in the morning. Today is, what is today? What is today, the 14th? Yeah. She should be back. And it was so crazy because Ken was so visibly upset with her. Crazily, visibly upset with her. Hi, Ruth Ann. I don't know what the temperature was in California where they were, but I know it's being, how hot was it today? Were they at LAX? Probably at LAX, right? It's the airport you fly out of, Bink. I thought you guys had like unseasonably hot temperatures, like roasting temperatures. He looked like he was wearing a freaking winter jacket. Okay, hi Gail B. And he was, tell me you're aggravated with Gypsy without telling me you're aggravated with Gypsy. His whole body language, everything. Even when he had to get like close to her, he put his arm up like this rather than put it around her. What does she say, nah? She says, nah. I don't know what nah means, Bink. I don't know what nah means. He looked like he was wearing a jacket. I don't understand. He had his ball cap on, sunglasses. He looked like he wanted to disappear. Okay, and then she fires up a TikTok live. He's mostly off screen. Doesn't want to be in it. You can tell he doesn't want to be in it. And she says, hi, Annie Billion. She says, oh, so let's see. How many more hours do we have to wait? And he said, it's because she wants to get to the airport 3 hours before. I told her, let's get 1 hour before. And then she's like, yeah. And then he goes, and he says it. He says, so we have to wait in the effing, and he says the word, terminal. And you could just hear his voice. He's pissed. And then she says, oh, well, there's lots to do here. So what is there to do here? She goes, hi, Tree Dog. She says, shop in the shops. He goes, who wants to shop in an airport gift shop and pay 3 times the price for anything? And she goes, I do. Of course she does, right? People are bankrolling her. She'll spend 3 times your money. So, then he says, well, what did you get or something? And she says, nothing. I was hoping to get a chocolate frog. That's from Harry Potter. So then he basically calls her a stupid freaking idiot because he says, wait a minute. You were in Universal and you were at the Harry Potter store and you could have bought 100 chocolate frogs. How many chocolate frogs did you buy? None, but we got the wands. And he goes, and now you're going to try to find a chocolate frog? She says, well, I figure there's a Harry Potter themed store in the airport. Why do you figure that? He says. Because there is one, there's Disney themed stores in Orlando. That's Orlando, Gypsy. So he goes, oh my gosh, so he grabs his phone. And he says, we're going to go on the hunt. He goes, there's no Harry Potter themed store in the airport, Gypsy. He's exasperated with her. I think it was way too much togetherness. And you know there's a difference, okay? When she was with Ryan, and Ryan didn't even get exasperated like this with her. He didn't. Like if he would say, oh, well, Pixie, that the dog takes a lot of work, honey. I never saw Ryan get to the point Ken is at, ever. But if Ryan would do the littlest thing, like tell her, baby, maybe we should wait. She would get so belligerent. Like if this was Ryan doing this to her, she would have walked. She would have walked out. Ryan told her something about dogs being a lot of work. She was outside on the little balcony crying and calling him all kinds of names. Meanwhile, Ken's cursing at her, right? Ken's exasperated with her. Ken is basically telling her she's a stupid moron, right? And that doesn't bother her. But she got so upset over a comment that Ryan made and blew it up. Oh, thanks, Annie Million. She blew it up and she said, what do you think I am, stupid? You don't think I know dogs take a lot of work, right? Remember? Now, if that was Ryan, she would have said, so what are you saying? I'm stupid that I think there's a Harry Potter store here? I can't believe you're calling me stupid, right? She would be off to the races. She is so desperate, okay? Her complete attitude shift. She keeps laughing and giggling and making light of everything that he's doing. Totally different reaction, okay? Ryan wouldn't have spoken to her like that. And she does not react the way she did when Ryan said lesser things. So then there's another clip where these two girls walk by and they recognize Gypsy and they want to take a picture with her. And so Ken says, I'll take the picture. And they get in and they start asking her, like, where are you going, to Colorado? And she's like, no, we're going home. And she's like, where's home? And she says, New Orleans. Well, Gypsy doesn't live in New Orleans. Ken lives in New Orleans. So he makes it known. He says, she lives down the bayou. I live in New Orleans. Which was a real diss to Gypsy. Because she wants to be together with Ken. Okay, he made it known, you don't live in my apartment, sweetheart. You don't live with me. You live with your stepmother and father. Sorry, you don't live with me. So that was another thing. And then there was another interaction where somebody on TikTok I saw was filming her and asking her questions about the Menendez brothers. and she's trying to answer them, like making kind of a fool of herself. And Ken basically says, like, stop. She's not educated on that or something. Or she totally contradicts him. It says, like, I think I can answer this. There's a lot of issues. She emasculated Ken. He totally dissed her. He's totally aggravated with her. And you could tell, whereas she thought she wanted to get rid of Ryan, so she made a mountain and a molehill out of everything. With Ken, she's doing the minimization of everything he's doing. He's cursing at the airport. He's basically telling her she's a moron. And everything is just, she's laughing, nervous laughter. You know, like, oh, please don't leave me kind of thing. I can guarantee that when he touched down in that airport, he must have said, you better go back to Christy and Rod's because I've had it. Hi, little lady. And then he did one thing. Somebody asked about a baby bump, and he tried to take a picture, and she goes, stop, you're filming my crotch. And then he just rubbed the baby and said, there she is, there's a... Oh, the internet's going to go crazy about that. So he tried to slip and say Aurora, but I think that was totally for effect. Anyway, it doesn't look like all this togetherness is having a positive effect on their relationship. It looks like not too good. Not too good. And why she deleted her TikToks? Why? Because it looks so bad. And don't you know, Gypsy Rose, the internet is forever. They already copied your TikToks. They're already out there. So now you're not even earning a dime on them. Isn't that special? She deleted them. But other people copied them and put them up. So they're earning money on your TikToks, Gypsy. Good. That was a good move of yours. Let me see. Yeah, 1 hour with her, yeah. It's just terrible. So let's see what else is going on with the Gypster. I have to put my phone on the charger. What is this? So it looks like she's cutting her hair shorter and shorter, and her roots are getting darker and darker. She was in the bathroom. You see one of the shots in there that's deleted, trying to fix her hair. It looks pretty fried, and she's straightening it. It's really, I don't know. But she didn't even remember how pregnant she is. Now, many first-time moms would tell you that a day, right? Oh, I turned, 26 weeks tomorrow, whatever. She couldn't even really remember. They also look like they're going through and having a lot of moderators delete comments. Let's see. She was flat ironing her hair. Didn't even look like the iron was on. Like, it wasn't even changing her hair. It's I don't even understand what she's flat ironing her hair for, because it's not even that she has curly hair. So let's see. But you could see the dark roots are so dark. Okay, I'm trying to see what else she was doing here. So now that she's home, we'll see where she lands. So yeah, this is I guess she deleted everything. Who knows? Her PR company told her to. I don't know why she deleted everything that was on TikTok. It's really stupid. It's really stupid because everybody took her content and they're all making money with it. You know, not I'm just saying, like, on her part, that's really stupid. To think that she's going to protect herself with that, because how's she doing that? I'm kind of a little bit lost on that, how she's doing that. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see. So I do believe now what they said, that Gypsy was complaining, at least to some people, that Ken is treating her like shite. Okay? Because he definitely was treating her like shite right there on the camera. This is a couple that's not even married. This is a couple that's together. This is a couple that's supposed to be in love. This is a couple that's supposed to be on a little, she said they had some things that they did for pleasure. This is supposed to be a little, really nice little trip right before a baby's born. And they're like at each other's throats. They're at each other's throats. Yeah. That's not a good look. Not a good look. I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying. Any of you that saw this, let me know what you're saying. You're a little concerned that if she gets really mad at him, she just might do something really stupid. I don't think she's mad. She's desperate now, okay? She's totally desperate. Oliver says, come on, it will last till at least Christmas. Ken could not possibly love her, could he? Elle says, Carolyn's. I don't know. She, did I watch the video you emailed me? I don't know, Oliver. I haven't really been in my emails much. I've been doing a lot of other stuff around the house. I have to catch up. I haven't opened my Mommy Ramblings email, and I barely opened up my other one. But I think you sent me something, and I wasn't sure. Remind me again what it was. I watched some Justin Bieber stuff with Eminem. Oh. Her own mother. Yep. She did this to her own mother. She's really bad. How could Ken, I think Ken wanted to just run away. He wanted to run away when she was filming by the San Francisco Bridge, which he said he liked the most. Come on, girls who unalive their moms and talk like she's on helium. Got to turn him on. Yeah. I think Ken may be seeing things, you know. Maybe his mother's telling him things. I don't know, you know. But it's bad. It's really, really bad. It's not lipstick. Those are my lippers. Those are my lips, Libra. I very rarely wear lipstick. Very rarely. And if I do, it's like a nude shade. Okay, look. Go ahead, look, Oliver. You hope his mom can get him to listen? That'd be good. They're au natural, Alyssa. So, I don't know what else. When is that Lifetime? Let me see something about Lifetime. Lifetime. Life after lockup. It'd be season 3. Would they technically call it season 3 or season? They're going to call it season 2. Season 2. Actually, they're saying season 2 is already out. It would be season 3. Because they're counting that Prison Confessions as season 1. Lifetime. 1 season, 8 episodes. Okay. And they're not talking about, let me see, second season yet there. But we know that it's locked in. They're probably not going to have it until after she has the baby. When is her baby due? In December? Is her baby due in December? She's very small. If her baby is due in December, no, January. Her baby's due in January, right? January, okay. It's October, mid-October now. So she would be 9th, 8th, 7 months pregnant. Yeah, very interesting. Hello, Kevin Leonard. 7 months pregnant. That's interesting. I watch nothing. She profits off. No, you don't. You don't have to buy the books or anything. It won't be long before they're on the Dollar Tree shelves or in your library, of course, or online at certain apps where you can read for free. I won't buy any of her books. I won't support her monetarily. She is a murderer. We don't have to look very far. Now, I want to look at something else for just a minute, because, hang on for a minute. Oh shoot, I did the wrong thing. Hold on a minute. Okay, let's see here. All right. You know, I forgot to put my videos up with them leaving the hotel, going to the bus station. I have to get those up. I want to look at something over here.
I don't always have 1 to 2 hours in my day to actually prepare a meal.
Okay, let me pull this over.
Would you be more comfortable?
That would be polite if you
Okay.
did. Because these things.
Have you had one a long time?
I've had this entire time.
Okay. We'll take them off so you can get a little more comfortable.
Because really,
I can find what's going on.
he's a victim of Gypsy Rose's manipulation. And I wonder if the university should have studied what she did to him.
It says Nicholas. You go by Nicholas, something different?
I prefer,
Just
usually
want to
by my
listen to
family,
something
I'll be
here.
called Nicholas, but by friends and other people, I usually would be called Nick.
What would you like for me to call you when I'm talking?
He's very
Nick.
polite
Nick,
and
okay,
very
I'll do it.
forthcoming. You
That's
can
your
see
address.
this. He's not trying to be deceptive.
Oh,
He's
oh, too much.
She sure did, Ruth Ann. Sure did.
I'm trying to think of, I include my, Big Ben and all the rest of...
Is it just Big Ben? Is it? You just put Big Ben there.
Okay.
I could probably figure that out.
Yeah. Big Ben.
Say,
Is it Ben or
and,
Bend?
Bend.
Oh, okay.
Bend is Wisconsin.
And then this right here is your date of birth?
Okay. 5/20/89.
And how old does that make you?
26.
26. Okay. Right here is schooling. So that is like, did you graduate high school or?
Yes.
Okay. So
That's as far as I've gotten.
okay. So just put HS or high school or something there, just so that way I'll remember, because sometimes I forget
That
things.
sounds good to me.
Social security number right there.
393042284.
And then here is the date.
I lost track. It's been
I
so
think
long.
it's the 16th. I don't have my phone with me.
Hi,
But
Russ.
I believe it is the 16th. You know what? Let me go look real quick, okay?
Please do.
Are you comfortable
Right,
with that?
Oliver. I don't think
All
a
right.
lot of us thought very much about it until
I'll
we
go
watched
get the
these
time.
interrogations, and
Okay.
it's just terrible. Okay. So now watch, see if he's all worried about Gypsy.
Yeah, that's a telegram to me. I've been wanting to talk to her for a while because I want to know what's going on.
I want to know what's
It is
going on, he says.
Okay. Oh, I need a chance to use that pen.
There you go. Right there.
Okay. And it's June, right?
June, yeah.
Okay.
June 16th.
Alright. So, 6, 16, 2015.
All right. The way we're going to do this is I'm going to read each one of these out loud to you. If you understand it, then just initial after it, okay?
He's about the Miranda rights, so I'm just going to
All
skip
right.
through this right
Before
now.
we ask you any questions, you have the right to, you must understand your rights. If you understand that, then put your initials right there. We'll go through each one of them together.
Okay, because, well, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I may ask. Is it okay if I put it right there after you read them all to me?
We have to do them one at a time.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
So-
That's just so I can make sure you understand each of them.
Okay.
Before any question, if you wish. And can you read, Nicholas?
Yeah.
Another question I knew the answer to, but I went ahead and asked it. But if you can read this paragraph right here to me out loud, and if you understand it and agree with
Just
it,
breaks
then you
your
can
heart.
sign
You
this
have a
thing.
16-year-old
Okay.
grandson similar who
I
thinks
have-
he's girl get frightened. Yeah, it is frightening.
Please forgive me for
No,
being awake
you're
for so
fine.
long.
You're fine.
Okay. And what matter at this time, I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or
Coercion.
coercion. I've never been able to say this word at
I
all.
know. Do you know what it means, though?
Doesn't it mean like a form of punishment?
Yeah, or trickery or anything
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Coercion, a form of
Coercion
punishment, she
of
says,
any
yeah.
kind have been used against me.
If you understand and agree with it, then you can sign it.
Alright,
And then I've got to sign it too.
Coercion is not a form of punishment.
oh, as a witness, okay.
Yeah, they always make us sign them too.
I always sign it as Nick, because
That's
the
fine.
only way I know to sign it.
All right, thank you, Nick. And you said I could call you Nick, right?
Yep.
All right. All right. So I guess you have a lot of questions for me, and you've been waiting to speak with me, right?
Hey,
That's what
Pixie
they
Dust
said.
Tina. Is that the Pixie Dust Tina that I
lost
know?
track of how many hours.
Okay, so
I haven't seen you in so
I want to
long.
answer your questions, but I kind of want to ask you.
Is that Pixie Dust Tina that I know? Someone just said Pixie Dust Tina. Are you the Pixie Dust Tina that I know? If you are, I was just thinking about you the other day. That's so weird. I'm glad you're back. If that's you. And if you're new, I'm glad you're here.
You some questions first.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
And then we can
please
maybe
do.
take turns. Like I'll ask you some questions, you can ask me some questions. Is this
Yeah,
okay?
that sounds fair to me.
Okay. And that's what I want to do. I want to keep it fair. So if it
But if this is the Pixie Dust Tina that sent me the Cupid doll and everything, is that who this is? And the beach towel?
ever seems like it's not fair, you just let me
Misbehave.
know, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So you said your name's Nicholas,
Yes.
and what is your middle name?
It's Paul.
Paul. And what is your last name?
It's Godijan.
And how do you spell that?
It's Jodejohn.
Okay. Ejohn. And you
Yep.
said, how old are you, Nick?
I'm 26.
26. Where did you go to high school at?
I went to high school at Nathan Hale High School, which is in West Allis, Wisconsin.
Okay. So you haven't always lived where you live at now.
Nope.
How long have you lived in Big Bend?
Only months.
Oh, so before that, where did you live?
I lived in Waukesha.
Okay. Is that a city or a county or?
It's a city.
City. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a big city?
It's city of Waukesha. Well, this is obviously the county of Waukesha. So yeah.
So they have a county named that and a city named that? I bet that gets confusing.
Oh, not me, because I'm actually born from there.
Oh, okay. All right. So do you have any kids?
No.
No kids?
No
Okay.
kids.
Okay. As you can imagine, we've talked to Gypsy a lot
Yeah.
tonight.
Because it's been quite a wait.
Yeah. So
Quite
we
a
talked
wait.
to her, and she told us a whole bunch of stuff that's happened to you guys. And so I kind of just want to talk to you and start from the beginning, maybe like how you guys met or whatever. You know,
Alright.
is that? Can we start from where you guys
Yeah.
met? Would that make you feel comfortable?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Where did you guys meet?
It was a site called
Oh, okay,
Christian
Pixie. Yes.
for
I'm glad
dating
you're back.
free.com.
Okay. Is that like a dating
Christian
site?
site, ChristianDatingForFree.com.
Okay. So you don't have to pay any money for it. It's
Yeah.
just a place you can go to meet people?
Yep.
Okay. And have you met a lot of people on there?
I met a couple others before I met her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you guys have like names or how do you know who you're talking to?
She, when I talked to her, it was, where it actually had her name as I was reading it.
What is her name?
Her name is Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what was your name whenever she was talking to you?
Nicholas Gordon. I'm honest about it when I was online, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had your name and then she had her name.
Yep.
And then you guys
Yes,
met
that's
on there.
true, Burn
And then,
Popcorn.
So
You
once
can
met
can
on
clearly
there,
see that.
What happened?
Hello, misbehave.
We
You can clearly
got
see that.
closer on there, and we connected more and more,
Shoot.
Okay.
and then we got comfortable where we about like I don't know how to explain it. It's like the way that we clicked is it made it seem like we somehow just knew we were right for each other.
Okay.
So we like what was it like 4 days? I'd have to say 4 days later we started a relationship together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
she
the
knew she had the right
What kind of
person, right?
relationship was
She
that
knew
that
she
you
had
guys
the right
started?
person.
It was one of those committed ones.
Okay.
Committed relationship.
To each other, committed
Yeah.
to each other.
Yeah.
So you weren't on there looking for other people, and she wasn't looking for other people.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what I mean.
So did you guys start communicating other ways other than that website? Since you're a couple now.
Yeah, we tried to do a site called meetme.com,
Okay.
but that gets confusing because I have so many friends on there.
Okay.
And then other than that, what else was it? There was they did do Facebook for a little while too.
Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
And what is your name on Facebook?
It's my name is Nicholas Gordon.
Okay. And how about hers?
Well, actually, she got rid of hers recently.
Okay.
Because me and her, because I don't know how much she told you. I hope she told you everything that I do know also.
Okay.
Apparently from what she told me, her mom kicked her out of her house.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
So she
Lied to
texted
him.
me to pick her up.
Okay.
And what happened was I got on the bus.
Gypsy created
about a
a
day
sense of
later,
urgency.
about in the
Her mother
afternoon of
kicked
that
her out
day.
of the
Okay.
house.
And then I got back to, what was it? I believe it was Springfield. Is where
Okay.
That's where it is. Because I'm all loopy from Beetle Way.
Okay.
So long. Yeah, Springfield, Missouri. As soon as I got there, I walked straight to a hotel, and then I let her know that I was at the hotel.
Okay. So you got there on a bus. What kind of bus was it?
It was a Greyhound bus.
Okay. So you got to Springfield, Missouri on a Greyhound bus.
Yep.
And
Yes. Okay,
you
wait a
walked
second. I'm
straight
going to
a
stop
hotel.
this for a minute because there's
Do you
a
remember
couple
what that
things I
hotel
want to
was
say.
Yeah, it was
Thank you
called Days Inn.
for hitting the
Days
like
Inn.
button.
Okay. And that's in Springfield.
Hold on. I just want to say a couple of things right here. She totally created a sense of urgency. My mom kicked me out of the house, right? Then remember in those text messages, she said that her mother was making her sleep on the porch with bugs, and she was so afraid of them. She knew how to manipulate him. And then Allegedly, she told him that she thought she was pregnant for their child and that her mother made her get a procedure with her feeding tube and it caused her to lose their child. She did everything she could to create a sense of urgency and to create a situation. She wanted him to have anger and rage. Okay? Then, remember, she gave him the money. That's murder for hire. I don't care any way you look at it. That is murder for hire. He could not have got there if she didn't send him that money. It's murder for hire.
At any time, okay?
Okay.
All right, sign right there, if you initial that, if you understand that. And can you read, Nicholas?
Yeah.
Another question I knew the answer to, but I went ahead and asked it. But if you can read this paragraph right here to me out loud, and if you
I understand. Coercion of any kind have been.
how long have you lived in?
Knew we were right for each other.
Okay.
So we Well, actually,
Sorry, I
she
accidentally
got rid of
hit it.
hers recently.
Okay.
Because me and her, because I don't know how much she told you. I hope she told you everything that I do know also.
Okay.
Apparently from what she told me, her mom kicked her out of her house.
Okay.
So she texted me to pick her up.
Okay.
And what happened was I got on a bus about a day later, about in the afternoon of that day.
Okay.
And then I got back to, what was it? I believe it was Springfield. Is where it's
Okay.
That's where it is. Because I'm all loopy from being so away
Okay.
so long. Yeah, Springfield, Missouri. As soon as I got there, I walked straight to a hotel, and then I let her know that I was at the hotel.
Okay. So you got there on a bus. What
And
kind of
that's
bus
exactly
was
what
it?
he
It was a
did.
Greyhound bus.
Okay. So you got to Springfield, Missouri on a Greyhound bus,
Yep.
and you walked straight to a hotel.
Yep.
Do you remember what that hotel was called?
Yeah, it was called Days Inn.
Days Inn. Okay.
Hey,
And that's in
historic
Springfield,
publisher, I haven't
Missouri?
seen you in ages.
Okay. So you get off the bus and you walk straight to Days Inn. What kind of clothes are you wearing?
Oh, jeez. I don't have that good of a memory at this
Okay.
point.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Was you wearing jeans or shorts or something different?
I'm always wearing usually athletic clothing.
Athletic clothing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get off. Do you have luggage with you or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
What
Rob.
kind of luggage do you have?
I had my clothing
Hi, oldie
Okay.
but goodie.
since I wasn't sure how long I was gonna be there. 'Cause
Okay.
I was worried sick about
Hi,
her when
nurse
I
of
got
all
there,
trades.
to where
Okay.
I wanted to find her as soon as possible.
Okay.
See, he
I knew
was
she was
worried.
wandering the streets.
Okay.
He was worried sick
So
about
I
her.
brought like 3 days worth of clothing.
He was worried sick about her. She was just manipulating him.
I was gonna do all I could to find her at
Okay.
that point, and then
What were you carrying your clothing in?
it was
Hi, Brandy.
Oh, okay. What color?
Thank
It was
you.
red and black.
Okay. Was it like a Nike or Adidas or?
My dad gave me his duffel bag. It's a Marble. You know the cigarette company Marble.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what kind of it is.
He's being
One of those
completely
kind of
straightforward
duffel
with
bags.
her.
And so you get to Springfield, so you're excited, you want to see her. So then
Yep.
what do you do?
I text her, and then she. There's obviously a lot of like free public Wi-Fi spots around there, so.
Okay.
I don't know where she texted me from, but she was able to find somewhere to text me from.
Okay.
And after that, we would periodically keep in touch.
Okay.
But
And so you're texting from your phone?
Yeah.
What is your cell phone number?
it's 262
Uh-huh.
501 9008.
Okay, what is hers?
She wasn't using her phone number.
What was she using?
She was using her Yahoo ID, which I have no clue what it is.
Is that like Yahoo Messenger or what?
Yeah, it's one of the messenger things they use texting for.
So you can, from your phone, you can send her a message to that, and then she can send you a message
Yep,
back
yep.
and forth, and you guys can chat with each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So she tells you that she's got kicked out. You're coming here, and you're coming to see her, and you're going to find her. Is
Yeah.
what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you guys start communicating like that, and then what happens?
And then it wasn't until the 10th is when I was able to actually get her to meet me.
Okay.
Okay,
what happened
Albert.
was I told her exactly where I was on the actual, what road it was
Okay.
and everything else, where the actual hotel was.
Okay.
And after that, she didn't really text me for a long time. I was confused on why.
Okay.
And then as I'm going outside my hotel room,
Uh-huh.
I end up running into her.
Okay.
As I'm trying to go get an actual like soda.
Okay. So
So-
you're going to get a soda and you just run right into her?
It's right on the same level that my hotel room was on.
Okay. And then what happens?
And then I realized it's her, so I'm like, okay, I guess I open my door back up. And then because apparently she packed because she knew her mom was going to kick her out.
Okay.
And I
Okay,
had
so
to
now this
bring all her
this is
clothes
their
and everything
lie
else back
story.
into my hotel room, so this
Okay.
way she
She's got a
had
lie
somewhere to put
story
it.
now.
Okay.
And then after that, I asked her if she wanted to get a soda with me, and then she walked with me.
Where'd you go get a soda at?
It was an vending machine that was outside
Okay.
that the hotel usually
Okay.
provides.
And then what happened?
And then me and her pretty much stayed inside the hotel for pretty
See,
much
but
the
part of
entire
this
time.
is
So
this
my-
truth,
this
okay?
whole thing-
It just happened at a different time. Remember, she snuck in the hotel so they didn't have to pay extra. He is actually going to that point in time, but he's saying that this happened at a different point in time. Do you understand what I'm saying? So he's really recanting a truthful story, just putting it at the wrong time in the timeline, if that makes sense.
thing is, with my bus ticket, it was a round trip. So at first I thought I'd be able to get her back, since she wanted to move in with me, obviously, because that's just when she's up here. But when she got a hold of me, and then me and her actually went to the bus station, I learned that she actually couldn't get a bus with the same one that I already had. I had to redo my actual schedule.
Okay.
That is
So
true as
after
well.
that, I
This is true as well. But he of course is leaving out the part about Dee Dee being killed. But this is all true, where she couldn't get on the bus. So he is telling the truth here. He's just omitting something because that was their plan, and he's trying to do what Gypsy said, their lie story.
It's nothing, because it's free.
Okay.
And then I helped her with her bus ticket afterward.
Okay. Did you give her money for it or?
No, I paid for it for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And then because the one that was
Right,
I had
Oliver.
to change,
Uh-huh.
because of that one was changed, we ended up going back to the hotel
Okay.
just
Well,
to
so true.
rest,
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah,
And we ordered food, and
that's true.
we were pretty much just resting there because we didn't know what else to do, because
Okay.
it was.
Where did you order food from?
One place was Domino's.
Okay. And they delivered it to your room?
Yep.
Okay. So Domino's delivered to your room, and where else?
And the other was Papa John's.
Papa John's. Okay. And then did they both deliver on the 11th?
No.
Oh, okay. So
They
when
were
did,
on separate days.
Okay.
One time was on the 10th,
okay.
and the other was on the 11th. And then when I had to
That
leave
is
on the
true.
12th, because that's what I scheduled mine and hers for,
Okay.
we were able to get the bus. But after we got on the bus, we had trouble getting all the way up here, pretty much because the bus in Chicago, it was full, so we had to wait for a second bus.
Okay.
And yeah, it was frustrating.
Yeah, at least you guys were together, huh?
Yeah, I agree.
That's
I agree.
good. Okay. So did you guys go out anywhere to eat?
We were thinking about doing it, but we figured it was safe because my mom, she's a worry freak. If she knows that I'm in another state, she's gonna apparently for what she told me, she was a basket case while I was down there.
Okay.
Because she was so worried about me. But she told me to stay in the hotel, and that's pretty much why I did it.
Okay.
Because she was just.
Because she told you to?
Yeah, because she feared for my safety. pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay. So then you guys get on the bus and then you guys get here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ride a Greyhound each time you went?
Yeah,
All the way
yeah.
to buses?
There was no other bus station.
So where's the bus station stop at here?
Here it stopped in Milwaukee.
Okay. And then how did you get from Milwaukee to your house in Big Bend?
My mom picked us up.
Oh, okay. So then what do you call mom and say, hey, we're here, come pick us up?
Yep.
And so is that the first time that your mom ever met your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess she's your girlfriend, Gypsy's your
Yeah, she
girlfriend.
is. Yeah, she is.
And you
my
love
girlfriend.
her?
Oh, do I ever?
You love her a lot?
I was bummed my eyes out waiting for this moment where I can talk to you.
Okay.
Because I was so worried about her.
Yeah.
He was bawling his
I
eyes
think
out.
she
He was
loves
so
you
worried
too.
about her.
We spoke to her and for a long time. And I'm kind of thinking maybe she loves you a little more than you love her. Because you're sitting here telling me things that I know aren't true. And then she's sitting here telling me things that are true. And if you really love her, I don't think you would want her in that situation, okay? The situation that she's in right now. And so we're going to go down two paths here, okay? And that is just you're going to have to be honest with me. Because if you love her, if you love Gypsy, then you're not going to let Gypsy get in trouble without you being there to help her, okay?
I understand.
And so what you need to know is that Gypsy told us everything.
Okay.
We didn't talk to Gypsy all this time and not get everything.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
And so, Nick, I want you to do the honorable thing, okay? For Gypsy and for your family, okay?
Okay.
Because we know what happened. And I want to give you the opportunity to start over and to tell the truth, okay? And the truth is not what you've told me.
How much have I told you to believe is the truth?
I believe the part that you got on a bus and went to Springfield.
Okay.
I believe that's true.
Okay.
That you ordered food to eat. I believe
Everything
that's
he
true.
told her is the truth. He just didn't put in a part yet.
I believe that it's true that at some point Gypsy came back with you to the motel. I believe that's true.
Yeah.
I believe Gypsy got on a bus and came here with you. I believe
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's all I believe.
Okay.
Okay? Because you missed a lot in there. And I understand that you missed a lot because you don't know what to say because you don't know what Gypsy said. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you right now, Gypsy did tell me everything. She told us everything. She told us about you coming there. She told us what happened to Mom. She told us about your guys' relationship. She told us about the cleanup. She told us about all of that. Okay?
Okay.
So, do you want to do the right thing by Gypsy if you love her?
Well, the truth is I worship her, so
I know you
there's
do.
no
He
way
worships her.
I wouldn't do it on her.
I know.
I would think for her.
I know you do. I believe you do. But this is the point where you're going to prove whether you do or not, okay? When me and you talk,
Okay.
okay? Because it's not fair. It's not fair to Gypsy for her to be honest and you to lie, okay? So what I want to know is can you tell me this first?
Okay.
Did Gypsy know that you were going to kill her mother?
Honestly, she asked me to.
Okay. So Gypsy knew you were going to do it because Gypsy asked you to.
Yes.
Why did she ask you to do that?
Because she felt it was her only way to be with me.
Okay. She felt like if you killed the mom, then that's the only way she could be with you.
Yeah.
Do you know the mom's name?
I don't know her real name. All I know is that she goes by Dee Dee.
Dee Dee. Okay. So, has Gypsy asked you to kill anyone else?
No.
Okay. She just wants you to kill her mom.
Yes.
Okay. And how did Gypsy ask you to do that? Did she ask you to do that in a text message, on a Facebook, or in person, or something different?
Well, it was more than once. I mean, you had Facebook. We would talk about it on there. We would talk about it even on Texas.
Okay. And what kind of things would Gypsy tell you that she wanted you to do?
She wanted. The thing is that I know she loves her mom a lot. I know she does.
Yeah.
I had I was up here with her, and she felt guilty about the whole situation. I had to make sure she was safe. And meaning, like, I had to make sure she felt like she could be comforted
By you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because, and then the truth is, okay, I'll admit it. I did actually stab her mom. I will admit it.
I know. Okay.
The only reason I did it is because I did it for me and her. That's the real reason I did it. I would have never did it if it was not for me and her.
Okay. So you wouldn't have done it if somebody else would have asked.
No. There's
Okay.
no way I would have did for anyone else.
Okay, so you just
'Cause I
did.
truly do worship her to the point there's nothing I won't do for her.
Okay, okay. Well, I think you've proved that, right?
Yes.
I think that you've proved that you do what she asked you to do, if that's the case, if she did ask you.
Yeah, she did ask me.
Okay, and she asked you more than once?
Um,
Did she ask you why you were here?
She asked me more than once because what happened was, at first she wanted, because the thing was is that she wanted to do it herself, but she was too, what's the word, not cautious, it's, I guess skittish is the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
She didn't want to actually do it
Okay,
because she couldn't live with herself doing it.
okay,
And as for me, I honestly to this day I still feel guilty about it.
okay.
I do,
Right.
because I didn't, because I learned so much about her mom after she told me and more about it after actually being able to live with her for a little while.
Right,
I actually realized how great of a mom she was.
okay. So it kind of makes you feel a little guilty.
No, I feel a lot more guilt than that.
Okay, okay. So Gypsy's telling you about her mom.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, how
Okay.
she is and her accomplishments and all, yeah.
okay, okay. So when you came here to Springfield, that was your purpose to come here so that
So
way you could
he
do that
feels
for Gypsy?
bad. He feels bad.
Because I wanted to be with
He has
her.
remorse, something we've never
So did
heard
Gypsy know you
in
was coming
Gypsy.
here then to go ahead and kill Dee?
Never heard
Yes.
Okay.
genuine remorse in
Uh,
Gypsy. I never have.
So why did you guys decide that you would stab her instead of shooting her with a gun or poisoning her or beating her with a bat? Like, why did you guys decide stabbing would be what you did to kill her?
Honestly, the thing is we really wouldn't have known how to poison her. Honestly, we wouldn't have known how to.
Okay,
I mean, she looked up multiple times of how to do it because she wanted to find the quickest
She
way
looked
to
it
do
up.
it.
Gypsy.
okay, so like she looked up
Gypsy
on the
looked it up.
internet,
Yes.
like how to kill her mom?
Yes.
Okay.
How to kill her
And
mom.
so she was looking for the easiest way to do it?
Yes, this
Okay.
way she would be in less pain. She wanted
Okay.
her mom's death to be quick.
Oh, isn't that
Okay.
nice of Gypsy?
Okay, so
Isn't
you
that
wouldn't
sweet
know
of
how to do the
Gypsy?
poisoning. And so, again, why did we choose the knife? Like, why
The
did
reason
you?
why we chose the knife is because I guess she thought that it'd be quicker if she bled out quickly.
Okay. Now, did she tell you that, or is that something you think she thought?
Most likely that's what I would think she would
Okay,
think.
but she didn't tell you to
No.
stab her because she'd bleed out quickly.
No,
Okay,
that's what I figured she would think because
Okay.
it makes sense. More holes, faster they go away and the faster they are at peace.
okay. So the more holes you put into the body?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, so that's why you chose to stab her?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, how did you get the knife? Like, where'd the knife come from? Did you bring it with you from here?
No.
Okay. Did you buy
Well,
it
Gypsy
somewhere?
stole
She
it.
bought it for me.
Who bought it for you?
Gypsy.
Where'd she buy it from?
Online.
She bought it online?
Or wait, no. It was not online. I gotta
stole
get
it.
that straight. It's not.
Yeah, don't lie, because you don't want to get Gypsy in trouble for something.
Well,
'cause you're
Gypsy
gonna lie
already is in
about it.
trouble. She
I know,
stole
yeah.
it.
She somehow found a way to get one at Walmart. I don't know how she did, but she
Oh,
did.
how? She stole
So
it at
when you
Walmart.
so you didn't bring a knife from here?
No.
No, she
So
stole
when you
the
got
knife.
here, she had a knife?
Yeah.
So did she know you was going to stab her?
Yes.
Okay.
She stole the knife from
Okay,
Walmart.
so what'd the knife look like?
It was it had a red and black handle.
Red and black?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long was it?
Gosh, I don't even know.
Use your hands to show me.
I can maybe that long, maybe.
Was the red and black handle plastic or wood or?
It was I'm trying to think, squishy grip. I can't remember what it's
It
called.
was a squishy grip?
Yeah, it's hard to really put into words.
Okay. On the edge of the knife, like if you can you draw the knife for me maybe?
I'm a bad artist.
You're a bad artist? Okay. Would the knife if the knife went like was the knife smooth like this or was it jaggedy like that?
It's jaggedy.
Jaggedy?
On one side and the other side it was smooth.
Okay. And what color was that part of the knife?
It was just the black. Oh my gosh. I am so sleepy.
That's all right.
It was just the normal color of what blade usually looks like.
Like stainless steel type
Yeah.
look? Okay.
Yeah.
So like, see this edge of this table right here? Kind of like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what that looked like, and then the handle was red and black, kind of squishy.
Mm,
Okay, could you hold the knife with one hand, or did it take two hands to hold the knife?
one hand.
One hand?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever stabbed anybody before this?
No, that's the reason why this was the very only one person I would ever do this for.
Okay, only person you do it for is Gypsy. This is the first time you ever stabbed anybody.
Yes.
Okay, so when you're stabbing Dee, where is she at?
She's on her stomach.
On her stomach where? On the floor, in the bathtub, or somewhere different?
On her, on the, oh my gosh. I gotta let my mind work. Oh, 1 second.
You're fine. Take your time.
She was on the bed. Her bed.
Her bed. In her bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. So was she sleeping on her stomach, or just laying there watching TV, or?
Sleeping on her stomach.
Okay, so she's laying in her bed, sleeping on her stomach. Is she covered up with covers, or uncovered, or?
It, actually, when I did it, it seemed like, she had her, it was almost like a nightgown on, it seemed like.
Okay.
And, she barely even was covered at all.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
it was easy access to her body.
Okay. So she didn't have a bunch of covers on her. It made it a lot easier to
Yeah.
do that. Okay. And so when she's laying there, where's the first place you decide to stab her?
And, I just was in a random spot in the back.
In the back, just random.
Yes.
Do you know how many times you stabbed her?
4.
You stabbed her 4?
Yeah, 4 times.
Okay.
The 4th one, I felt it go into, I think it might have been her lungs.
Okay.
Because it was harder to get out.
Okay. Did it take one hand to get it out? 2 hands?
I had to yank it out
Okay.
with one hand.
Okay. So it did. So the others came out easy, but that one kind of came out harder.
Yep.
Okay. And so, you only stabbed her 4 times? Are you sure about that?
Well, as in stabbing, I stabbed her 4
Okay.
times. But I did actually cut her one other time besides that.
Okay. Where'd you
It was
cut her
on
at?
the back of her neck.
Okay. And did you use the same knife that you
Yep.
did the others with?
Yep.
Okay. And when you did across the back of the neck, did that even cause an injury, or did you see any blood or anything?
Yeah, she was bleeding.
Okay, she's bleeding. And so did she scream or holler, or
Yeah, she did.
what was she saying?
First she said help, and then she didn't recognize who I was. And she
Okay.
said, who are you? And then,
She said, "Who are you?"
yeah.
Okay. And she didn't recognize who you are, and she says help, and then what does she say?
And then she called up for Gypsy, but Gypsy didn't do anything.
Okay. She hollered for Gypsy.
Yes.
Did she holler for Gypsy once, twice, 5 times,
3 times.
3 times? And what was she saying? Can you tell me how she said it?
She pretty much yelped it.
Yelped it?
It's like, Gypsy!
Okay.
Yeah, she was loud.
And what did you do when she did that?
It didn't stop me from keep on going.
Okay. You just kept stabbing her?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any reason that we would think that maybe you stabbed her more than 4 times?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Now, did Gypsy come in and stab her?
No.
Gypsy never stabbed her?
She couldn't do it. That's the
Okay.
reason why she asked me to.
Okay. Did you try to get Gypsy to come in and stab her?
No, I would have never done that.
Okay. So when you say 4 actual stabs, so those are the ones that went in deeper?
Yeah.
Was there some little ones? Or
There might have been, because the truth is, I counted the ones that went in deep. I didn't count if there's any other ones.
okay. So if there's any other ones, you just didn't count those because they didn't go in as deep.
Yeah,
Okay. But you know that 4 of them went in deep.
yeah.
Okay. Do you know where those 4 deep ones were? Are you counting the one on the back of the neck or not in that 4?
No.
Okay, so the back of the neck would be something different.
Yeah, it's completely separated.
Okay, so the 4 that went in deep, do you remember where those went at on her body?
I honestly can't remember because I think it's just a blockage because of the guilt.
Okay,
I can't
Okay.
remember.
sometimes there's things that we don't remember and that I'll understand that you don't remember, but you might not remember something that's important that I know you remember, okay?
Okay.
But that you might not remember, and I understand that because in the situation, okay?
No.
So, where was Gypsy at when you were stabbing her? When you were stabbing Dee in the bed, where was Gypsy at?
She was hiding in the bathroom.
Okay. Why was she in the bathroom? Why was she hiding in the bathroom?
Because she didn't know if her mom was going to kill me or not.
Oh, okay. So she thought Mom might kill you.
Yes.
Okay. Did she think Mom had a weapon, or?
She didn't believe I could actually do it. That's what I think it was.
Okay. She didn't think that you would just go in there. And you don't know if she
Yeah,
had confidence in you. Is that what you're kind of saying?
Yeah. She didn't think I was
Okay.
capable of it. Is what it was.
Whose decision was it for her to go in the bathroom while this was happening?
She said that's what she wanted to do.
Okay.
So I just let her do it. And
Okay.
she locked the door behind her, so.
Okay, so she went in the bathroom, locked the door, and
You remember Gypsy
And you
said
went
he
to do
commanded
whatever
she
you
go
were
there.
doing. Do
She
you remember,
commanded.
Did Gypsy ever come out and see her mom?
I mean, he commanded her to go there.
You wouldn't let her
That's
go
what
in there and
Gypsy
see
said.
her?
She said
I
he
didn't want her to be
commanded her to go to the
traumatized.
bathroom.
Okay. Did you have sex with Dee?
No.
You didn't stick your penis anywhere
And she
on
also
her?
said
Are you
that
sure?
Yep.
Positive.
I'm 100% positive.
Okay.
he
Did you stick
commanded
your
her to
penis
go
in
to
her
the
mouth?
bathroom,
Nope.
and
Okay.
he locked the door
Did your
when
penis
that's
touch anywhere
impossible.
on Dee's
The
body?
lock's inside.
Okay. Did your mouth touch anywhere on Dee's body?
My mouth? No.
Okay. You didn't kiss her or
Nope.
lick her or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Did Gypsy come in and do anything like that with her mom?
No.
Touch her mom's privates? Or?
No, she wouldn't do that. I know
Okay.
she wouldn't.
Okay. All right. What do you think about people that have sex with dead bodies?
It's quite disturbing, honestly.
Okay. That would bother you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like necrophilia.
Okay. Oh, is that an actual thing? What does
That-
that mean, necrophilia?
Necrophilia actually means I have sex with the dead.
Okay. Have you ever known anybody to do that?
No, I only know the word because I tend to look up words that seem to be popular in today's culture, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you stabbed Dee in the bed, and Gypsy's in the bathroom, and so what happens after you're done stabbing Dee?
I knocked on the door and I also scratched on the door twice to let her know that was me instead of her mom.
Oh, so is that a code you guys came up
Yeah.
with? Okay. So what was the code again?
It was 3 knocks and then 2 scratches.
Okay. 3 knocks, 2 scratches, and then that was so that way she would know in the bathroom. That was so Gypsy would know that it was you and not her mom.
Yep.
Okay. And did you guys plan that out before?
Like I said, we went back and forth between more than one idea, but that would end up being the one that we stick with.
Okay. Okay. So, after that happens, after you do the 3 knocks and the 2 scratches, does she open the door?
Not right away.
Okay. What happens?
She wanted to shave her private part
Okay.
and her legs.
Okay. She wanted to shave her private part and her legs?
Yes, for me.
Okay. Has she ever done that before? Or is this something new?
Usually her mom does not let her shave her legs.
Okay. So her mom doesn't let her shave her legs? Does
Yeah.
her mom let her shave her privates?
Her mom never seemed to care about that before.
Okay.
So yeah.
So how did you know she wanted to do that for you?
Because she did it.
Okay.
That's how it's kind of.
What did you do while she's shaving her legs and stuff?
I waited for her.
Okay. And then she gets out of the bathroom? Is her legs shaved and everything's
Yeah.
shaved? And then
Yeah.
what happens?
And then, we, start to clean up, the ground and everything around.
Okay. Clean up. What are you cleaning? The house?
Yes.
You're like vacuuming and dusting and stuff like that?
Cleaning up, such as, anything that has memories of her. That's actually what we were doing.
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Like, anything that had, she took, some pictures away and she actually threw them in the trash.
Okay.
She tried to get rid of things that would, give you guys the idea that she really lives there.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, so did you guys clean up any blood or anything?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of blood got cleaned up?
I believe it must have been mine because I accidentally stabbed myself in the process.
Where'd you stab yourself at?
Right here.
Oh my goodness, do you need stitches or anything?
No, I've been holding it
Okay.
together the entire
Is that the
time.
only place you got cut, or did you get cut other places?
I don't think, well, before I got roughed up earlier, there was a spot right, ironically, it's the very same spot they ended up hurting me yet again. Right
What do you
here,
mean got hurt again, roughed up? What do you mean?
when they arrested me,
Oh,
they took me to
okay.
the ground, and that's the reason why I have all these on me.
Okay. But that was an injury from when you stabbed Dee too, and then
Yeah,
it just got
definitely.
re-injured whenever you?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
And-
that other one on your hand right there, that's the cut that you cut yourself?
Yep.
Okay, what are those up there?
These up here are from when I hit the ground, so I hit my face and my stomach, and part of my leg
Okay,
onto the concrete.
okay, when they arrested you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, so when you and Gypsy are cleaning up the blood, are you helping Gypsy clean up the blood, or is just Gypsy doing it, or just you doing it?
We for a while we did it together,
Okay,
and then because she wanted to get it done faster, she did it herself.
okay.
Afterward.
And what did she do?
Totally
with-
different than if she was leading
she,
him,
used
he was
the
leading her
order,
around by her neck, right?
What the heck was it? It was like a cleaner / order remover.
Okay, do you remember what kind of bottle it was in?
It was like a reddish bottle.
Reddish bottle? Okay. And how do you use that to clean? Like, is that a spray? Is that a powder? Is it
Uh,
liquid or?
it's a liquid.
Okay.
So you had to pour it down.
Where she pour it down?
She poured it on top of wherever the blood was,
Okay.
and then she would use either paper towel or she never used any rags, surprisingly. But yeah, that's the main thing she used, was just paper towel.
Okay.
That or there was also these wipes that she used.
Okay. Okay. And so, she cleans up the mess, the blood that may be yours because you can cut
Yeah.
yourself.
Yep.
And then what happens?
And then she wanted to have sex with me, so I did.
Okay. She wanted to have sex with you?
Yes.
Okay. And so where'd you guys have sex at?
In her bedroom,
In
her bed.
her bed. In
Yes.
Gypsy's bed.
Yes.
Okay. And so you guys have sex.
Yes.
And what kind of sex? What is sex like to you?
Well,
Is it-
so to me, the kind of sex that it was pretty much it was 100% consensual. Is what
Okay.
I'm looking for. Yeah,
Okay.
because she obviously I was the one that was in charge, but she went along with it willingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what did you guys do when you had sex?
We pretty much did all three things. We did anal, we did all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had anal sex with her?
Yes.
And then what's the other? I can't guess.
Oral.
Okay.
Like I said, all of them. Vaginal, all of them.
Okay. Okay. When you say oral, is that you providing oral sex to her and her providing oral sex to you, or is
Both.
it both? Okay.
Both.
And that happened in her bed?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if this is the first time Gypsy ever had sex?
Actually, I do know if it is.
Is it or not?
It isn't.
Okay. So she's had sex before she had sex with you?
She's had sex with me. I actually wanted when we took her virginity.
Oh, so you guys had sex a different time than this?
Yes.
Oh, when did that happen?
It was in a what the heck was it? It was a theater.
In a theater?
Yeah,
In Springfield or somewhere different?
Springfield.
Wow, did her mom know?
We kept it from her mom.
Okay. Where did you have sex at in the theater?
It was in a bathroom.
Okay, in a girl's bathroom or boy's bathroom?
She just took me to the boys' bathroom. I didn't have any choice. I just went right into the boys' bathroom. I guess she's okay with it.
Okay, okay. Was that,
Doesn't sound
a year
like he
ago, 2
controlled
years
her,
ago?
right? Sounds like
How
she
long ago
controlled
was that?
him.
That was back in March
Back in March of,
this year.
oh, okay, so you were in Springfield before.
Yep.
And did her mom know you were here?
No, I got to meet her mom in person for the first time.
And was her mom nice to you, or?
Yeah, she was really nice to me. And
Okay.
then, I don't know what it was, but apparently the night got ruined in some way. I couldn't, I was trying to understand what was going on with her mom, but
Okay.
I don't know exactly what happened.
So did you meet her at the theater?
Yeah, I did meet her, but I was waiting for her for quite some time before I did.
Okay, okay. And then what happened after you guys had sex at the theater?
We went to our movie and watched it.
And then what happened after the movie?
And then I said, my goodbyes to her.
Go by a store?
No, I said my goodbyes to her.
Oh, say goodbyes to her. I was like, go to the store. Okay, so you said your goodbyes to her, and then you went your way and you went back home? How did you get here that time?
She helped me with the money.
She gave you money?
Yep.
How did you get the money?
She sent it in the mail.
Okay, so
Murder for hire,
was it
right?
cash that she sent you?
Yes.
Or, okay, and how much did she send you?
That time I believe it was $400 because she wasn't sure how much I was gonna need.
Okay, so she sent you $400.
Yep.
Okay, and did she send you money this time for you to come?
Yeah.
And how much did she send you this time?
Same number actually.
400?
Murder
Okay.
for hire.
And then she just sent it to you in the mail cash.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, and then so let's go back to the time that you guys just had sex. What do you remember what day that was?
I can't remember the day.
Okay. You don't remember if it was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Saturday?
Oh gosh. If I had to guess, I'd say,
You don't have to guess. If you don't know the answer, you don't have to give me an answer.
I'd say Tuesday. If I
Okay.
had to guess.
Okay, if you had to guess, you'd say it was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. So, did Gypsy enjoy the sex? Like, or was she telling you to leave her alone?
No, she didn't tell me to leave it alone.
Okay.
It was very consensual. I mean, at first, she pushed me a little bit away because she wasn't sure how rough I was going to be.
Okay.
But then after that, I reassured her that everything was fine. And after
Okay.
that, she just gave in because she knew that I was not going to hurt her.
Okay. So then she just gave in and just
Yeah.
did it. Okay. What was she wearing when you guys had sex?
It was a dress. It was like a Cinderella dress.
Okay.
Because that's the movie we were seeing
Okay.
together.
So she had a Cinderella dress on?
Yep.
And what color was that?
It was like a lightish blue, and it had white onto it also.
Okay.
Yeah. It was pretty
Did she have a wig on or no wig?
Yes,
Or
wig.
what color was her wig?
Her wig was blonde.
Blonde. Okay. And did she have that on when she was in the bathroom,
Yes.
waiting for you to stab Dee?
Oh no.
No,
That
she
was
didn't
a
have it on
different-
then?
No, she had a different wig on at that time.
Okay. So the Cinderella dress thing, was that when you were at the movies or was
Yes.
that at her? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you were at the movies with her having sex, she had a Cinderella dress on and a blonde wig.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But when you had sex with her at her house, what was she wearing this time?
It was like a really dark brunette like wig. It was pretty long. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of clothing did she have on?
Me and her did it naked.
Okay. Did she have clothes on before you guys got naked?
Not really, because she was in the bath. Remember I told you she was
Yeah.
in the bathtub doing that, and she stayed naked the entire time because of it.
Okay. So she shaved her legs and her vagina, right?
Yep.
And then she comes out and then she cleans. Is she still naked when she's cleaning?
Yeah, she did the entire thing because she felt like she was in a rush, so she just did the entire thing.
Okay, did it naked.
Yep.
Okay. And then you guys decide you're gonna have sex.
Yep.
And then you go into her bedroom.
Yep.
Okay. Is her bed got blankets on it? Is her bed on the floor? What kind of bed does she have?
It was the biggest thing I can remember about her bed is that it was full, and I mean full of stuffed animals.
Okay.
Gosh.
How did you guys have sex on the bed if there was a bunch of stuffed animals?
We threw all of it off of it.
Okay.
We were just
Throwing them off onto the floor? Or?
yeah onto the floor because there's too much of it on there. I mean,
Okay.
it's got the ones that was like part a pillow but part also a stuffed animal at the same time. We left that on the bed just
Okay.
in case you needed any comfort with it.
Was there, was Dee making any noise or was Dee dead by then?
She was probably long gone by then.
Long gone by then, by the
Yeah.
time you guys are having sex?
Yes.
Okay. And, so, when you have sex, do you ejaculate? Like the semen come out of your penis?
I think I might have like too much, what's the word I'm looking for, stamina or endurance or something like that, because
Okay.
it takes her a lot to even get me close.
Okay, so it takes a long time for you to get there.
Yeah.
Did you get there that day, that night?
No.
Okay, so you wasn't able to
Nope.
ejaculate?
Not that time.
Okay. Was you, at that time during the movie theater, was you able to?
I got close to, but I wasn't able to do it though.
Okay.
I got close.
Okay, and so did you get close this time at the house?
No. Actually, I didn't get as close as I thought I was going to.
Okay,
I barely felt any pleasure, actually.
okay. All right. Is there a reason you didn't feel pleasure?
I don't know. It's really hard to say. Was the time before, like, when I first took virginity,
Uh-huh.
we had a condom on at the time,
Okay,
and I wasn't used to them at all, because the very first time actually I ever wore one.
okay.
So by that, it must have like messed me up to where I'm not used to, because I haven't had sex for a very long time,
Right. Okay.
and ever since that time, I pretty much forgot like how to pace myself and all the rest of that.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. When you say you forgot how to pace yourself, what does that mean?
meaning I didn't know how to pace myself in a way where I would be able to build up the actual pleasure
Oh, okay.
in a constant motion. Yeah.
Okay. 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 So you didn't ejaculate while you were at their house?
Nope.
Okay. There's the point where we're done having sex.
I did make her have an orgasm once.
Okay.
And then after that, she wanted to blow me a little bit, and then after that, I think we stopped because we realized there was a lot of packing and stuff to do.
Okay. And what do you mean when you say blew me?
Blow me meaning like she gave me a blowjob.
Okay. Is that putting her mouth on on your penis?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So after that, and you guys decide, okay, now we've got packing to do. What do you guys do then after you have sex?
We packed clothes, we packed movies, we packed whatever she thought that we would like need, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of movies did you guys take?
Oh, what the heck? Suitcase.
Okay.
Suitcase.
And what color's the suitcase?
It's pink.
Okay. And so everything fits in this one suitcase that you guys are taking?
No. We also took what is it? A backpack.
A backpack? Okay. What kind of backpack was it?
It was black. I forgot what it said. It had something on the back of it. I forgot what it said though.
Okay. All right. So you take the backpack and you pack all the stuff into the suitcase, and then what do you guys do?
And then we finished cleaning whatever else is left to try to get rid of my fingerprints and everything else like that.
Okay. So how do you get rid of fingerprints and stuff? Like, what do you do?
She used a defectant wipe,
Okay.
and she pretty much patted down wherever she thought I might have had my hands.
Okay. And did you tell her to do that, or did she just do that?
She did it because she was afraid of me getting caught, even though I had a weird feeling I was going to get caught, but yeah.
You did have a weird feeling you were going to get caught?
Mm-hmm.
What gave you that weird feeling?
I just had this feeling in my stomach it was going to happen, and it was just thinking it was only a matter of time for it happens. I wasn't sure when it was going to happen, I just knew it was going to.
Okay. All right. Well, you seem like a pretty honorable person, and you love Gypsy, so, I mean...
Well, that's the thing. I admitted to it. The thing is, me and Gypsy have cried multiple times.
Together over this?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've told her this will haunt me for the rest of my life, because it's the truth, it will.
Okay. Well, you're doing the right thing now, so you should at least give yourself credit. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, so you guys get everything packed up,
Yep.
and then she wipes down the fingerprints or whatever. Do you help her?
No, I do not, because I don't want to use any chances of me getting any fingerprints anywhere else.
Okay.
So I let her do the rest of it, just so I don't make any more for her to clean, pretty much.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Now, in their house, is their house really clean and neat, or is it?
No, it is not neat at all.
It's not?
That was the first time ever in their house, and I can't believe how much of a pigsty it was.
Oh, okay. When you say pigsty, what do you mean?
I mean, there was one room where it was hard to even get into the room, how much
Okay.
was in it. Then Dee Dee's bedroom, there was stuff along where where the bed is. You got the bed, then you got pretty much where the edge of the bed is.
Okay.
That's where she had all the different things just all over there. I don't know how else to put it, but like I mean, she might have had like clothing and all different things in there.
Okay. Do you remember ever seeing a Barney doll, or it's like a purple dinosaur?
Yeah, yeah.
Where did you see that at?
Wasn't that in there? I could have sworn I was in her room. Wasn't that? I think that was in Gypsy's room.
In Gypsy's room?
That's what I remember.
Okay. But do you remember seeing a purple dinosaur? The Barney dinosaur or whatever?
Well, I know she did watch it, but I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking about this now. No. I
Okay.
don't remember seeing one now.
You don't? Okay.
No, I don't remember seeing one.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Okay, so you guys get everything packed, she wipes down the fingerprints, and then what do you guys do?
We get a taxi and we get to the hotel from the taxi.
Okay. Where does the taxi come to?
To the address of her house.
Okay, so you call the taxi, or does she call the taxi?
I called it because I was the only one that had a phone to do it.
Okay, and then do you give them the address?
Yep.
Okay, and so you give them the address and they come to the house. Do you remember what day that was and what time it was?
It was in the morning. It was really, really like early in the morning. I remember the sun coming up. So.
Okay, so you guys didn't sleep there at the house where he was at. Okay,
No.
so you remember the sun was coming up and you called the taxi?
Yeah.
Okay, and so when the taxi comes, what color is the taxi?
It's yellow.
Okay, and is there a male or a female driving? Man or a woman?
I'm trying to remember.
If you can't remember, that's fine.
I can't remember.
Okay.
It's
Okay, so do you both get in the taxi with the luggage?
Yep.
And then where does the taxi take you?
Back to my hotel room.
Hotel? And how much did they charge you? Do you remember?
I can't remember the exact amount.
Okay, but then did you pay for the taxi?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you guys get out of the taxi and then what do you do?
And then we, obviously we paid for it, and then we went up to my bedroom, or, my...
What room was you in?
At the time when we did this, it was 227.
What was it?
The number was 227 at the time.
227, okay. So you go up to the room, then what happens?
And then we set everything in an area to where it was easy to maneuver around the bedroom of
Okay.
the hotel.
Okay,
And then we just relaxed at on top of the bed.
okay.
We
Did you guys have sex again?
we did, but we didn't do it right away.
Okay. Something that we didn't talk about that we probably should is, I've worked cases where people have stabbed people to death before,
Okay.
kind of like this.
Yeah.
And usually when they do, they don't just get cuts, but they usually get blood on them. Like you get blood on your clothing or on your hands, or
Yeah.
you know how probably when you were stabbing her was blood kind of splattering a little bit or anything?
I didn't pay attention to exactly where the blood. I mean, I could actually see like where the back of the neck was.
Okay.
I could see blood coming out of there,
Okay.
and I could see blood coming off the knife. But other than that, I didn't really know exactly where it was.
Did you get any of her blood on you?
Yes.
And how did you clean that up?
I didn't even clean it because we were in such a rush. I didn't even clean it.
So you had blood on your body when you had sex with Gypsy?
No, I had it on what the heck is it? I actually remember what I wear.
Okay, what
that-
did you wear?
I wear it was like what the heck is it called? I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but I think it's called a spring jacket, almost like. It was
Okay.
black.
Okay.
A spring
And,
jacket, almost black,
I also
right?
had,
Hi, cute
black
kitty
shirt
kitty.
on,
How are
as
you?
well as black pants.
Okay. What did your black shirt have anything on it?
Yeah.
Or just plain black?
It had clowns
Sitting
on
here
it.
talking
Oh,
on
okay.
mute.
Was it like a band or a...
No, it was It pretty much looked like crazy clowns, pretty much.
Okay.
Crazy
and then you had black
clowns.
pants on?
Yep.
And what kind of shoes did you have on?
White shoes.
Are those shoes here?
No.
No, they're at the house?
Yep.
Okay. And so you had the black jacket, the clown shirt, black
No.
clown shirt,
Clown
black pants,
shirt.
and tin shoes.
Yep.
And what color were the tin shoes again?
White.
White. Okay. Did you have any jewelry on? Any earrings, necklaces?
No.
Don't look like you. You don't have your ears pierced, do you?
No.
No.
Okay. So, all right. So you go to the room. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was thinking, oh, we never talked about that. So
That's
let's
okay.
talk about that.
It's okay.
Okay. So you go to the room and you're up in the room and you guys are relaxing on top of the covers. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. And then what do you do?
And then while we were relaxing, we cuddled for a while.
Okay.
And then while we were cuddling, we were talking. But honestly, I can't remember the entire conversation.
Okay. Did you guys talk about your future? What was your plans for your future?
We wanted to have a family together, and we wanted to
Family together.
build a life together. And so
Build a
we
life together.
thought we really had a chance to do it, so
Okay.
we were happy about that.
Okay. At any time during any of this
She totally
whole
let him on.
situation that's happened,
She had no
did,
intention.
Gypsy ever have to be in a wheelchair?
Yes.
Okay, when was that?
That was only when she was living at home.
Okay.
Otherwise, me and maybe like five, I have to say five other people knew that she could walk.
Oh,
They-
okay. Why didn't
they
anybody
knew
know
she
she
could
could
walk.
walk?
Her mom wanted everyone thinking that she's like 16 the entire time. So, yeah, she felt kind of trapped on a wheelchair when I actually was trying to encourage her to be able to walk more and more and more.
Okay, so she can actually walk
Yep,
and stand and do everything.
Yep.
But her mom wanted her to use the wheelchair and pretend
Yep.
like she was 16.
yeah, 16 and disabled, yes.
Okay, so what would she do to pretend like she's disabled?
Oh gosh, I can't even answer that question because I've only been around her one time when she was in her wheelchair,
Okay,
and other than that one time, I mean, it's one of those one wheelchairs where it's motorized,
okay,
and the thing moves fast. But other than that, that's all I really know.
okay. So she can walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So when she was with you this whole time, she hasn't had to have a wheelchair.
Nope.
She can walk upstairs,
Yep.
walk
Yes.
downstairs.
Walk downstairs,
Yes, everywhere she
upstairs.
can
Okay.
walk.
Okay, so, all right, so you guys cuddle, you lay in the bed. Are you talking about having a family then?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do with your clothes that you had on?
Me and her, we weren't sure how long we were gonna be awake, so we both got naked and we both got really, really intimate and pretty much like snuggled together
Okay.
for a while,
Okay,
and it led to much sex.
okay.
So
Was you able to ejaculate that time?
No.
No?
I had trouble the entire time I was in Springfield.
Okay, okay. So, where did you do with the knife?
We wanted to mail it
Okay,
to my house.
okay. So
Why?
did you mail it?
Yes.
Okay, did it come, has it came yet?
Yes.
Okay, and what did you do with it when you got it at your house?
We were planning on hiding it, so we did try to hide it.
Okay, where'd you hide it at?
It's in my closet.
Okay, in your bedroom, in your house?
Yes.
Okay, and so you just, what kind of package did you put it in to mail it to your house?
I believe it's called bubble wrap.
Oh yeah, that clear plastic stuff.
It's like that, but
Okay.
it has a brown, brown
Where did you
layer
get that
underneath.
stuff at to mail it?
Gypsy had that all set up.
Had
Oh,
it all
okay.
set up.
She had that already all set up.
Already
So she
set
had-
up. Isn't that not,
She
isn't
had
that
more than
special?
one of those to use. She put it in two.
Okay, and then so she put it in there, put your did you write your address or she write your
She
address?
wrote it down. I had no
clue.
that good of penmanship.
Okay, so she writes the address on it and then you guys mail it to your house.
Yep.
Okay, whose idea was that?
Well, it was actually both of ours because we were thinking about like getting rid of it permanently over time.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And so you mail it to your house, and who gets it out of the mail? You, her, or your mom, or who?
My stepdad ended up getting it, and he didn't know that's what it was.
What did he do with it?
He just told me that package got to me, and she would walk upstairs with it like everything was fine.
Okay, they didn't even have a clue.
Yeah,
Okay, and so did you take the knife out of the package, or did you leave it in the package?
leave it in the package.
And then, so you guys decided, oh, we'll hide it in the closet?
Yeah,
Okay, and then, so where did you hide it at in the closet?
The last place that I put it before I came here was, it's in the deep corner. I'm trying to see if I can think of my...
Okay, how about this? Like, I'm looking at your, let's say me and you are standing here looking at that, and that's your closet.
Okay. It would be in the deep, right corner
Okay.
of the closet.
So if I went in your closet, it would go deep right corner, like
Yeah.
that. Okay. Is it, and it's still in the package, and the package not opened?
Yep.
Okay. And, what do you mean, like, right before you came here? So did something happen to make you want to move it from one spot to another?
Yeah, so I thought it was not safe where it was.
Okay, so where was it the first time?
The first time it was just on top of one of my shelves in the closet.
Okay.
And it was visible, so that's what made me want to move it.
Okay, and so you just moved it back there?
Yeah.
Okay. And, so you did that. So what did you guys do with your clothes?
She didn't really have to worry about anything with hers because none got on her.
Okay.
But for me, I haven't even washed my clothes yet.
Okay. You haven't even washed them?
No.
No.
Where are they at?
They're in my duffel bag still.
In your bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of duffel bag do you have? Did we talk about that already?
Yes, you already
Oh my
did.
gosh. I'm so sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
So the clothes is still in the duffel bag in the bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. And your shoes are in your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, so do you guys just wear these clothes on the bus ride? Do you change or?
We did change. I mean, each day since I had like 3 days worth of clothes, I did change each day.
Okay,
And then the last pair that I had of clothes or outfit, I guess you would call it, I just wear that on the bus and read the bus the entire way there
okay.
with that clothes.
Did you guys ever go to a Waffle House to eat?
Yes.
Okay, because I thought she said that you guys went to Waffle House and eat.
Yeah.
And is that Waffle House close to the hotel in Springfield, Missouri?
It's right next to it.
Right next to it, okay. And do you remember what day it was that you guys went there, or what time it was?
She said she
Oh, I
got
know,
sick,
really
but I
early
think she was
in the
scared
morning.
to be recognized.
And actually, I
She
might
wasn't
even be able to
sick.
get time.
She
It
said
was,
she forgot
I'd
she was
say about
lactose
maybe
intolerant.
Around 8 a.m. I'd
Don't
say.
believe that's
Okay.
what it was. She was scared she was going to be
the only reason I remember
recognized.
this so well is because I learned, not really learned, it's more like relearned it, that she is, what is it? I'm trying to think of what it is that when you are...
Lactose intolerant, but that's not what it was.
You can't drink milk. What is that
She,
called?
she was
Lactose
scared to be
intolerant?
Yes, that's what she is.
recognized.
Okay.
Lactose intolerant.
Okay, and so you relearned that at this restaurant?
Yeah, she forgot to warn me again.
Okay, so, you eat at that restaurant, do you remember what you ordered?
I had a, what was it? It was like a steak and cheese omelet is what I ate.
Okay,
And I didn't eat really much of anything else that I got on there. I think I had like a raisin toast.
okay,
Raisin toast. And then, what else? I'm trying to think here. Oh, come on. I ate a little bit of hash browns also.
okay. When you were at that restaurant, was that the day that morning that you guys, or that you killed Dee, or was that the next day, or what day was that?
Gosh, that's the only thing I don't remember. I don't remember the exact day.
Okay.
I only remember the time.
Okay. But would it be fair to say that it was either the 9th, 10th, 11th, somewhere in there?
It's somewhere in there.
Okay. Okay, so, okay, so you did that. What day did you guys leave to come back here?
The 12th.
The 12th, okay. And that was the whole ticket thing that you couldn't
Yep.
get the ticket?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about this. When did you, like when you came to Springfield, you went ahead and got the hotel, is that right? Before
Yes.
you went, how did you get from the hotel to her house?
By a taxi.
Okay, so you had a taxi pick you up at the hotel and drop you off at her house?
Yes.
And what day was that, do you remember?
It was in the morning. I believe it was on the 10th, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, on the morning. So you went there, and is that the day that you killed Dee? The
Yes.
same time, so the taxi brings you from the hotel to her
Yeah.
house. And what's Dee doing? Does she care that you're there?
She is not even aware that I'm there because she's sleeping at the time.
Okay, so do you go into the house, or does Gypsy come outside, or how does
She
that go?
let me in.
She let you in the house?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you ever go in that shed?
Said.
There's like
No.
a shed on that property?
Oh no.
Okay, didn't go in there. Did you ever get in their vehicle?
No.
That vehicle there? So you get dropped off by the taxi and Gypsy lets you in?
Yep.
Okay. And when you get there, do you already know that you're gonna kill Dee?
I pretty much at that point I made my mind up that it's the only option at that point.
Okay,
So I just went right for it, and I had latex gloves on and something like that.
okay,
So to try to hide my fingerprints.
okay. Did you bring the latex gloves?
No, she provided them for me.
Okay, so when you get
She
there,
provided
you put the
them for
gloves
him.
on?
Yes.
Okay, do you put the gloves on outside the house or inside the house?
Inside, no, it was outside the house, but as I was walking in, I had them just.
So did you
about
and her
finished.
talk outside before you went in the house?
I did whisper because it was part of our plan, and she's the one that thought of that part of the
Okay.
plan.
Okay.
I told her to get her butt into the bathroom because that's what she wanted to do, and I
Okay.
reminded her to get to
That's
it
what
right
she
away
wanted him to
because
do.
I wanted to get this over with and get out of there as soon as possible.
Okay, so when you get there, she has the latex gloves or the gloves. What color are they?
They're like a cross between like a bluish green. It's like
Okay.
it's almost like a turquoise color almost. Like.
Okay, did she give you one glove, two gloves?
Two.
Two, okay. So you put the gloves on, and then what do you do?
After that, she hands me the knife, and then I take care of the rest.
Now, does she have gloves on her hands when she hands you the knife, or not?
Her fingerprints are on the knife.
Her fingerprints will be on the knife?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she didn't have gloves on then, huh?
Correct.
Okay, so she hands you the knife,
Yes.
and then what happens?
Then she goes straight into the bathroom, locks the door, and
She
she
locks
waits for
the
my
door.
signal to let her know that everything's clear.
And the signal was the 3 knocks,
And
2 scratches. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you make her shave her legs and her vagina? Did you tell her that you wanted her to go in there and shave her legs and her vagina?
I think it was a combination of both of us.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted her to.
Right.
I'll be honest, I did want her to.
Okay.
But I think she wanted to do it also because she wanted to make sure that she pleased me, made me happy.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, what kind of sex do you like? Like, what kind of sex do you like to have? Is it sex like that's where it's the hugging and kissing sex, or is it the sex where it's a little bit rough, or is it the sex that you are really violent?
Me and her, that's a thing that is, I'm glad you actually asked me that because, me and her have been experimenting between pretty much all three of those sexes.
Okay.
And, the only thing is that she knows I would never hit her.
Okay.
So, even with like me getting really, really rough to where it may hurt, she has gotten better and better at adjusting to it. To
Okay.
the point she actually enjoys it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
When you say really, really rough, what does that mean?
Meaning almost to the point it's violent kind of rough.
Okay, so I can't assume or guess anything. So when you say violent or rough, is what happens to make that like that? Like, are you biting her? Are you punching her?
No, I would never lay my hands on her.
Okay, are
I
you
would never
choking
pinch
her? Are you pinching her?
No, I would not pinch her either.
Okay, see, I don't understand what it is. You have to explain it to me. What rough is?
I didn't even bite her at all, actually. Not for a long time, that is. Now I'm trying to think of how to explain it. It was pretty much to the point where I would use all my force into her, pretty much. That's
Okay.
the way to put it.
Like thrusting into her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So would there be any reason that she would have bruises on her arms or her legs?
Yes, because she wanted me to mark my territory.
Okay.
She wanted
mark your
him to do it.
territory.
Yeah.
She
See?
asked you to mark
She had a
your
plan.
territory?
Yeah, she actually, the first time.
You know it's okay if you're the one that asked. You don't think that there's no crime there. If you're the one that's wanting to do this and she's agreeing to it, there's no problem with that. So there's no need for you to, like, don't lie to me and say
No,
she
I'm
wanted
not.
it if she didn't. It's okay if you wanted it.
I know,
Okay.
but I'm just telling you how it actually was, which
Okay.
was the very first time she whispered in your ear that was a turn on of hers is biting,
Okay.
and that's when I bit. What part of her was it I bite though? Because I don't. Oh my gosh! Because I only remember that I bit her twice.
Okay.
The first time I can't remember. The second time I can remember though because I bit her a lot harder the second time.
Okay.
However, she seemed to still enjoy it even though it was really hard.
Okay. So we were going to talk about how she got these bruises on her arm and her legs.
Yeah.
How did that happen? When you're marking your territory, how are you marking your territory?
Well, when her arms and bruises. Was that the one that, see if I can remember exactly where one was. One was right here. This is where I bit her. I know for a fact it's like on this side.
Okay.
If I'm thinking correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on that side. It's permanent.
Okay.
And then I think I was trying to give her hickeys on her body as well.
Okay.
That's the other thing I was trying to do.
Okay. And how about her knees or her legs? Why would there be any bruises there?
It must have been because she was crawling on the ground when she was trying to clean up everything. That's actually where that came from.
Okay. Did you make her crawl on the ground? Was that a turn on for you, or?
Well, at first, I asked her to do it because it was a turn on.
Okay.
And I did a turn on, but after that, she just did it because she found it easier to clean. Because
Found it easier to clean.
Perfect eye level to be able to find all what she had to clean up as quickly as she could.
Okay, so I mean, for those of you that didn't see this, any of you that were in here that did not see Nicholas Godejohn's interview, I'm sure this was completely eye-opening for you. Those of you that have seen this, sometimes when you see it again, there's things that you forgot. And just hearing it again, based on everything that Gypsy says in her interview and what she tries to show him, how she tries to show him those marks on her arms, and all of that she asked him to do, to show how she is just cold, calculated, premeditated, everything that she's done. And I think that people really have to get in line and start listening to some of this stuff. You can't put your head in the sand. I know Ryan and Ken have tried to put their head in the sand by not listening to these interrogations and to say, oh, he was the one, he was the mastermind of this. Anybody that can watch this interview and watch Gypsy's interview and say that Nick, and then read their text messages, which I have on this channel, and say that he's the mastermind, it's crazy. How can he be the mastermind? She was the mastermind. It's ridiculous to say otherwise. Absolutely, utterly ridiculous to say otherwise. I don't know how anybody can understand that from that point, that he would be the mastermind of this, okay? Does anybody here think that Nick is the mastermind of this plan? So I'm just curious. If you are, just, go ahead, say it. Don't be afraid. I mean, but, do you really think that Nick is the mastermind behind this? She was. Also, she was bruising herself during the interrogation. She kept going over and over stuff that was already there. So all of this, so much of this, and he tells you she was looking up ways to kill her mother. I mean, it went on and on and on. This was never something in a rash moment. This was never something in the heat of a passion, or something a fight that got out of control. No. Gypsy planned this. She planned this. She thought about things a lot of people would never even think about, yet she thought about them. She was that far into the planning of this. And this is murder by hire. Okay? Murder for hire. She paid him. She gave him money. I mean, there are so many things that were dropped. You know, the ball was dropped with Gypsy because of the election, because the prosecutor thought that people would think that he was prosecuting a sick girl and didn't want that on an election year. And because of that, that's why she's out there walking around and Nick's behind bars with no chance of parole. But Gypsy did 8.5 years and now is parading around and going and speaking at universities and going out all over the place, misleading people and lying to people. It's crazy. Yeah, cute kitty, right? She planned. Of course she did. You know, it's nuts. But I don't know. I mean, it's really, really, it's very scary that people just let this go and let this happen like this. And, you know, Nick's family had to go through this, and Nick is not there anymore. I mean, excuse me, Nick's mother's not there anymore. Excuse me. That's what I meant to say. And it's just horrendous. So how is any of this okay? It's not. It's not okay. Not okay. But, you know, I hear, I don't know if there was something that was going to be done for Nick on the 18th and people were going to go do it. I don't think that is going to do that much. I think they've got to get, you know, somebody to really hang on one second. Let me just see one thing. So I have an appointment here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just, I don't know. It's very, very disturbing. It's disturbing on how that she could freaking be fooling so many people. How are so many people just absolutely clueless to Gypsy and what she did? Oh, it's been postponed? Okay. I was wondering what they were doing with that. It's been postponed. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Appreciate that. Is there a reason why it was postponed? What was the reason why it was postponed? Just wondering. I'm just wondering why it was postponed. Because of hurricanes and the election. Hurricanes and the election. Okay, the elections are quite a bit off, but all right. Because of hurricanes and the election. Yeah. So what is the new date? I'm sorry, I've just tried to get something out of my desk here, and I've just made a complete mess of everything in the process. Nick didn't care, Anne didn't care that they and she didn't care that what? That's what. Oh, Nick showed remorse, especially when he said that when he heard about Gypsy's mother's accomplishments or something, that he felt so sad. I remember she was telling him to stop crying at the hotel, told him to stop crying. You think that she would be crying, right, for her mother? But she wasn't. She wasn't crying for her mother. She was happy. She didn't know, you know. Why is he crying? Why is he crying? It's ridiculous. Why are you crying? You shouldn't be crying. What are you crying about? There's no need for you to be crying. That's what she was saying. You know, please stop. Stop crying. Stop crying. It's just ridiculous. Okay, just absolutely ridiculous. So, I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm like tweaking out here on my desk because I just got into too much stuff and it's oh, I found a Family Feud game. Might have to play that one day. All right, let me just close my desk drawer, and then I think I'm going to be ending the live. I'm so sorry, but I really do think it's important to keep revisiting these interrogations. I think it's more than important. I think with the way that mainstream media has just totally ignored the truth and keeps wanting to prance her around as some kind of victim, and she wants to lie, you know, about her mother having Munchausen's by proxy and been diagnosed with it. And all of these people want to treat her like this cash cow, and they're all lying for her when they know the truth. And this came from her defense attorney when they were working with HBO and they were making money from Dee Dee's murder, and they were taking that money and they were siphoning it into accounts. Even Mia got a brand new car. Give me a break, okay? They have every motivation in the world to keep up these lies, to utilize people on social media like that Bree lady, to keep spreading these lies, and to keep pushing this false narrative because they're all benefiting from this. Okay? Why? Because they're all benefiting from this. She's a cash cow. Why do they want that cash cow to end? That cash cow is providing them to have all of this stuff, all of the renovations they need on their house, new cars. You know, it's endless. Family vacations, even that little reunion thing that they had. All of that courtesy of keeping up this deception, right? What would be the motivation to come through and tell the truth? None. Okay, why would they? What would be, I mean, that would just be psycho for them. They don't want to do that. They want to keep this up. All right. So anyway, anywho's it's a whatsy. I'm going to end this, but we'll talk more tomorrow. Tuesday, I have an interview that you're not going to want to miss. Tomorrow's I've got to get some, want to get some shipping ready so that I can get stuff out Tuesday when the post office is back open again, and get that going. So I'll be working on that, hopefully. And wow, I just found something pretty important. Okay, so we shall get together again tomorrow. And love you guys. God bless. Prayers. Stay well. Be good. And just keep revisiting this. If you can share this out to somebody that believes that Gypsy is somehow innocent, let them see this. Go ahead. You know, send this off to them. Say, do you still believe this now? I want you to watch this. I want you to watch Nick go to John, and then I want you to watch Gypsy, and then I want you to watch or listen to all of the text messages, and then please get back to me and tell me you still think this girl is Gypsy. You still think this girl is innocent, and that she had nothing to do with Dee Dee's murder. Just go ahead, let me know, because how could they? I mean, anybody that could, after seeing that, I don't even understand. I don't even understand. Does anybody here understand how you could? I don't. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Be good, and we'll talk more. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye. God bless. Prayers for everyone that